It was supposed to be just another day in court, but in a sudden move that no one saw coming, a key juror in Sean Diddy Combs' explosive trial was kicked off the case after the judge uncovered what he called a pattern of deception. And while this courtroom twist made headlines, the real story brewing behind the scenes might be even more shocking. Is this trial about justice or something much bigger? Number 1. The mysterious juror. Inconsistencies exposed. When jury selection first began, juror number 6 seemed like a solid pick. On his questionnaire, he confidently stated that he lived in the Bronx with his fiancée and daughter. Simple enough. But soon, things started to unravel. Behind closed doors, during a private interview, the juror suddenly revealed that he had recently moved in with his girlfriend in New Jersey. Even more confusing, at one point he mentioned staying with his aunt, a detail that mysteriously vanished from later statements. Every time the court dug a little deeper, a slightly different version of his living situation emerged. And for Judge Aaron Subramanian, these shifting stories weren't just harmless mix-ups. They raised serious questions about the juror's honesty and whether he had tried to game the system to land on the jury. Number 2. Defense pushes back. Accusations of bias. Diddy's legal team wasn't about to let this slide without a fight. Xavier Donaldson, one of Combs' lead attorneys, argued that the judge was reading way too much into what was actually a pretty normal New York situation. People bounce between the city and Jersey all the time, he argued. But there was a deeper concern simmering beneath the surface. The dismissed juror was a black man, and removing him, Donaldson argued, would strip vital diversity from the jury. That part is important to me and my client, he emphasized. Donaldson went even further, warning that dismissing this juror might push the entire trial toward a mistrial. But Judge Subramanian wasn't buying it. Number 3. The judge's tough stand. In the end, the judge made his position crystal clear. The inconsistencies weren't trivial. They showed a disturbing lack of candor, which could threaten the integrity of the entire trial. Removal of the juror is required, in this court's view, he ruled. The dismissed juror was swiftly replaced by a 57-year-old white father from Westchester. The shift wasn't just about one man. It subtly altered the dynamics of the entire jury panel, raising even more questions about how this trial will unfold. Number 4. Diddy's charges. The grave stakes. But the drama surrounding the juror is just one layer of this high-stakes legal battle. Diddy faces a terrifying list of charges: sex trafficking, racketeering, and transporting individuals for prostitution. If convicted on all counts, he could be staring down a minimum of 15 years behind bars, and possibly even life. And this isn't just any trial. The public's eyes are locked on every moment, as prosecutors work to tear down the image of a man once seen as untouchable in the entertainment world. Number 5. The Shadow War. Allegations of witness tampering. And then there's the secret war happening off the record. Prosecutors allege that Diddy hasn't been sitting quietly as this case builds. Instead, they say he's been relentlessly trying to influence witnesses who could deliver devastating testimony against him. One particularly alarming accusation: that Diddy used other prisoners' phone cards to secretly reach out to family members and associates. It's a dangerous game, because if true, it suggests that Diddy is pulling strings behind the scenes, even as he faces the fight of his life in open court. Number 6. The bigger picture. Online speculation and power play. As these allegations swirl, the internet has erupted with its own theories. Rumors suggest Diddy's influence may run much deeper than anyone realizes, reaching into powerful circles capable of pressuring witnesses and shaping narratives. Some believe he's simply too powerful to fall. Others see these moves as desperate attempts to cling to control. Meanwhile, a growing online movement is asking whether this case is exposing not just one man, but an entire hidden system that protects celebrities at the highest level. Number 7. The legal battle heats up. Inside the courtroom, both sides are gearing up for an all-out war. The defense, accusing the court of racial bias, is carefully playing the race card while attempting to discredit the prosecution's witness tampering claims. The prosecutors, on the other hand, are zeroing in on every suspicious move Diddy allegedly made to control potential testimony. Each new development is feeding public fascination and outrage. As tensions rise, one thing is clear: this trial is far from ordinary. Conclusion: the dismissal of one juror might seem like a small shift, but behind it lies a tangled web of power, influence, and possible manipulation that's growing harder to ignore. As more witnesses prepare to take the stand, the world watches closely, wondering whether Diddy's alleged secret tactics will be fully exposed, or if another shocking twist is just around the corner. One thing's for sure: this story is far from over.